Hello, world. Welcome to a playthrough starting on a mod pack called Vault Hunters 3rd Edition. It is update 19. We are going to make a new world, call it YouTube Playthrough. We'll add Sky Vault at the front of it. We go to world type, change that to Sky Vaults. And we're going to change a couple things here. So I've been playing this recently. I've been playing this the timer off just because I like to try to explore the vault. And then I'm going to change the minimum vault level to 300. Just because why not? Loot mode, we're going to go extreme. And we'll keep vault mode normal. XP, we're going to double it. Crystal mode, we're going to half that. And then I think vault crystal recipe scaling, yeah, we'll just keep that normal. Definitely going to allow cheats if we're going to, play regularly, of course. Turn that on for respawn. Just because I don't really like taking time away from being able to do things. Okay, so I think we are ready. Give me a moment here. I know I'm acting like I'm streaming or whatever, but I'm not at the. Just changing something real quick. Okay. So, of course, the first thing that is happening here is there's a tree, of course. We have a crystal grower on the island. The island is pretty decent sized. So all we have to do is grab a crystal, run a vault, and grab basic materials such as cobblestone, wood, that type of stuff. And then we'll probably explore a little bit. If you have seen Escal85's Vault Hunter runs, or Vault runs specifically, then you kind of already know the ins and outs of the mod pack. So I'm just going to give a little tidbit of this playthrough. I have a book, as you can see in my hand, and then I've got this crystal growth block over here. There's 4 crystals on it right now. My level right now is 0. If you're new to the mod pack, H is the button to open this page, your statistics page. And then you have the abilities. Oh, I didn't know you could turn that on. I don't even know what that is. And they have changed this a lot. If you look at older videos from Iskal or any other uh, YouTuber that has played this mod pack, the rows used to be horizontal. So it would go across the screen, and it would be a lot closer, similar to about here, maybe a little bit further, like yeah, about here. And then they made it to where you can scroll and drag the screen around. It's still very similar to how it was earlier, um, before this new change. Of course, you need XP levels to be able to learn your new items here. In the book, let's just look at the book real quick. Welcome to Vault Hunter Start Edition. This mod pack turns your Minecraft experience into a progression-based action RPG game. It is aimed to be played over a long period of time and has many accessibility settings to customize your playthrough to suit your playstyle. In this quest line, we teach you about the basic fundamentals of the game and help you get started on your journey. Before you start playing, make sure you set the game to a difficulty that suits you. This can be done in the pause menu. We offer 5 different difficulties. These settings affect mobs' health and damage inside vaults. In addition to different difficulties, you can also select your game mode of Vault Hunters. Features 3 game modes: normal, casual, and hardcore, with normal being the default game mode. Your game mode can be set using the game rule vault mode. There's the descriptions of normal, casual, and hardcore. I'm not going to read them. If you want to pause, you can read them yourself. And then you have your commands. Or if you have another person playing with you, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your friend, whoever, this is how you invite them to a party. And this is how you make a research team. We're going to click the check mark and press complete. And now we have 8 vault stake. Before you get into your first vault, we want to inform you about a few important parts of Vault Hunters. Vault Hunters has an in-depth ability and talent system that you will utilize to make your vault experience much more enjoyable. Abilities typically focus on giving you powerful active skills that significantly change how you play the game, ranging from damaging abilities like Nova or Rampage, healing abilities like Heal and Totem, and survivability abilities such as Dash and Ghost Walk. Talents provide the player with passive buffs. There is a wide variety of talents to check out, each built to level up specific aspects of your experience. Check out the Vault UI by pressing H. So I already said that earlier. By default, and click on the second and third tabs at the top to view abilities and talents respectively. Your reward for this quest is 1 skill point. It's highly recommended to take the heal ability if this is your first time playing, as there is no natural health regen in the vaults. And I get 10 emeralds and a skill point. And there's my skill point. Okay, we'll read this one real quick. Sky vaulting. And then we will grab a crystal We'll grab health from using the skill point here. And then we will run a vault just to get materials, wood, cobblestone, that type of stuff. Get a pickaxe, get a sword, and maybe we'll run through the vault a little bit. Sky Vaults is a skyblock alternative to Vault Hunters that changes the core gameplay loop. The main resource gathering method revolves around running raw vaults and collecting resources from within the vault, rather than exploring and collecting them in the overworld. Budding crystals will provide you with basic raw crystals that allow you to collect basic loot to help progress you towards a proper vault crystal. Now I just need to do this. And that quest is complete. And I have 16 gold on me now. Okay. Vault hunting. I'll read this and then we'll pop into a vault. Now that you have your very own raw crystal, you can now right click it onto your vault portal to open it and descend into the vault. There is a time limit within the vault requiring you to complete it before it ticks down to 0. I changed mine to 0, so I have plenty of time to just chill. There is no stress behind it, etc., etc. Marking your way with blocks will allow you to easily find your way back to your portal. If you die, you will return to the overworld, and if you are under vault level 20, you will be granted Beginner's Grace, which will allow you to keep all your loot regardless of dying or escaping. If you manage to complete the vault, you will be granted a crate that can be placed and then sneak right click to open. One thing though, these raw vaults do not give you completion crates because there are no objectives in these vaults, the raw ones, and they don't give you, unless you get them at a certain level, and right now we're only level 0. Let's come in here and grab this. Another thing is about this vault is the mini map is also very, very different. Let's hop in and check it out. If you look at the mini map up there, I have mine zoomed in a little bit, but at default it's zoomed out some. So instead of seeing a map of where you are, like how Zero's mini maps are normally, this one is changed to where you see a top-down view of what room you're in. So right now, because the door changes colors, and it's actually really cool how the one in the mini map changes colors like the one in front of me. So I'm inside the portal room right now. And as you can see down at the bottom of my screen down here, there usually is a timer. I don't have a timer. So we're going to come in here. We're just going to start punching this tree, or this I don't remember what this one's called. pillar, wooden pillar, just to act like it's a to keep the roof from caving in, kind of thing. We'll just get 1/2 of it. And then we will quickly, that is not wood. Not how you make planks. So we'll come down here, we'll place that there. We're gonna make some sticks. Let's make a wooden pickaxe. Craft correctly. I don't actually need this book. I have my quest button bound to tab. Okay, we're gonna come over here and toss this pickaxe. Go back to the crafting bench. Oh, that's a hoe, not a pickaxe. Make a pickaxe. We're gonna move the food over there, put the emeralds up there. We got some basic material here. Make those. Actually, I don't have enough for an axe. I'm gonna make an axe real quick. Just so if I want to, I can get more wood. Whoop. Maybe I should make simple sword too. Because it's the basic. I have nothing right now except for healing. Your ability key is G. It'll tell you that in the quest book. But I might as well tell you now that that's what that is. Let's see. First thing I want to do is find a chromatic iron room, which is part of the quest. If I open the quest book, I can complete this. I get 32 more gold. And then chromatic iron. Chromatic iron is the core metal of vault hunters. Raw chromatic iron can be found within raw vaults in the chromatic caves. It can be mined with an iron pickaxe and fortuned to increase your yield. It's basically saying if you fortune your pickaxe, you can increase your yield by 2 or 3. Make sure to mine a bit so you have enough for the early stages of your adventure. So it requires to get 16 of the chromatic iron, and then you will get 24 more. And then to be able to make the normal crystal, you want the rock, the vault rock. We'll just keep moving forward. And then when we get to the end, which is right here, this room, I see we can't turn. I was gonna turn right, but I can't. I have to go back. So we'll go back And we will turn this way. So the vaults are pretty big. Of course, if you only have a 25-minute timer, you won't be able to search everything, all the rooms and whatnot, like I'm doing right now. But I'm looking for a chromatic iron vault. It's a dead end. Fine. Oh, that's a dead end too. Okay. So we need to go this direction. I think the image up there in the mini map, I think you run a village room. Yeah, I can't pick up the turtle eggs at the moment, and there's nothing up here. There's berry bushes. Oh, I can also go down into the cave and get materials. Like iron, for instance. If you guys want to play this, I'll put a link in the description to its page on CurseForge. Some stone. Oh, I can't mine that. Not iron. Mine that though. Grab this stuff real quick. This should give me some vault rocks. The vault rocks look different as well. They changed the vault rocks. They changed a lot of stuff in this. They've added stuff. They've changed stuff. So I don't know if you noticed the name strip at the beginning of the video where it said update 19. There were little plushy looking I guess you could say pets or pals or whatever you want to call them. Those were added. The mod pack. They're called companions in the mod pack. You probably already knew that because Escal talked about them if you've seen one of his explanation videos. Escal's he's a pretty funny guy. Honestly. I'm actually glad that I found this room because I'm getting what I need. Let's see. Grab. Okay, yeah, we need 16 I'll just finish grabbing all of this. Actually, I don't really need to, honestly. Let's just go. I can always find another room somewhere. Let's go inwards here. So personally, whenever I run a vault, I like to try to look for specific rooms. Of course, you should always do that. What I mean is, I didn't mean to say what I just said. What I meant to say was, I like to try to fill in the blank areas. Any other of the little mini map there? I feel like for me personally, it's enjoyable because it's different from running straight. Now, Iskal does mention to run straight. Is that a light source? Or is it snow? That might be snow. Possible that's snow. Here's another one of those rock sections. Grab all this string. Another portion. There's 2 diamonds right there, but I don't have any iron. Well, I do, but it's not smelted. I might be able to smelt it though. Let's see. So we got 4 pieces, 5, 6, 7, and 8. After that, I don't have a crafting bench. We have the fort. Smelting. All right, there's wood right here. Let's take bottom one. Yes, all of it is wood, but I don't know. I just don't like stripped wood. Yes. We got the achievement, isn't it? Iron pick. Get some more iron from the roof. Bad boy into the furnace. And we now have a sword upgrade. Yep, that zombie's alright. Here's one. Where's the other? Thought there were 2 of them. They usually... I'm not gonna grab this stuff right now. I'm only gonna grab the ores. I'm gonna need some copper. Crystal. There's some iron. Now I can grab a gold. Let's look real quick. Make sure there's no enemies in the area. Looks like we're good. There's a snow block right there. Grab this string here. Compass. Down in the comments, let me know. I know that this will be the first video, but still, let me know if I'm too loud or not. I definitely can be. Or if I'm too quiet anyways. And then let me know what you think. So far at least. How long have we been going for? Half hour. Oh, I really want to get that gold. I'll just leave it there. I'll have other opportunities. Right here. That works. Grab these. Grab that string. Okay, so this is another portion. Another portion of this cave. Is it just a skeleton? Looks like it's just a skeleton. Cool. You guys probably already know that there are no healing like naturally in the vault. That's why they say to grab heal first. Now it's definitely optional. So you don't have to grab it first. And that's just optional. It is recommended, but it's optional. Okay. I think we came in and grabbed coal. Got copper. This has been exhausted. I'm gonna run for a little bit longer. Bear with me here. We'll go this way for the moment. I know that we literally just came from this room, but I'm just gonna come this direction. What I was gonna do originally was I was gonna go this direction and then come out from over there. But I didn't. And it looks like we have found the room we needed. That's 2 pieces, 3 and 4 pieces, 5 and 6 and 7. Sorry, I'll stop counting. It'll tell me whenever I get to the number that I need. I'm probably really close. See, 13? Yeah, I'm close. I only need 3 pieces. Run down over here. One, 2, 3. And the quest is complete. Grab a couple more. Let's do these last 2 pieces and we're moving on. I could easily sit in this room for ages collecting. That. Let's see. So we've got chromatic iron, that one's complete. Now we just need to make the altar. So let's look at the altar recipe real quick. Okay, my next thing I need is obsidian. Let's see if I can find some. Actually, no, I need a bucket. There's another chromatic room. How intriguing. Probably should have grabbed my furnace. Oh well. We'll make another one real quick. Perfect, 8 pieces. At the beginning like this, you're going to be making a lot of this type of stuff. If you're playing Sky Vaults, that is. We do that. We make the iron. I'm going to come back into the hallway there. This is a chromatic iron room. So I don't really need to be in here. What are the odds for getting 3 chromatic iron rooms in a row like this? Just think if this entire square here around this guy is just chromatic rooms. That would be absurd. I'm going to take this. I don't need the crafting bench. I can always... Now, if I wanted to, I could use my diamonds to make a sword. But I'm going to keep them for the altar. One thing I need to do, though, is smelt... Actually, do I need to smelt them? Can I just... Okay, do this. Grab this again. And then we just need the obsidian. Let's go this way. We're gonna go south, not north. I'm pretty sure if I'm correct. Okay, I can't go that way. I can't go that way either. If I'm correct, the mini map up there is the top of it is north, and the bottom of it is south, obviously. And then I'm facing west right now. See if we can get more iron. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. We'll just keep moving. We're gonna go south, or if you want to call it down on the mini map. Go down on the mini map. Now I think Iskal explains it in the oh, this is probably I would, but I don't think I need it right now. Iskal explains how the vaults work. Or wait, what am I trying to say here? Iskal. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Honestly. Oh, okay. Iskal explains how the. Oh, I can't go down more. Let's go this way. We're gonna go straight back there. Iskal explains how to. No, not how to. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, we'll just. I was gonna go straight ahead, but we'll just keep going south here. Which now I can't continue going south. I can only go west. I don't know what I was trying to say, so I'm just gonna give up. But the colors of the rooms, I think blue means the room is safe. I'm not completely sure though, so don't quote me on that one. We're just gonna keep moving south. It seems like this vault is a diamond vault. Isn't there a chromatic iron room? Can we go that way? No, we can't. Okay, this is the tip of the bottom. So we're gonna go into this room here, and then we're gonna turn left. That's probably what I was gonna talk about, was the colors of the rooms. Oh, there's a. Am I on the right level? I'm not. There it is. I wasn't trying to fizzle those. I know this is kind of just a little bit boring. Not too much. Cuz I'm just kind of running around. I know this can be boring for some people. Just watching someone run around in a vault like this. Just bear with me. Maybe the next vault will do something a little bit more interactive with the mobs. That looks pretty cool. So I'm just kind of getting the layout of the map here. Maybe we can zoom out the map a little bit. So back to the colors, I think oh, maybe the blue means that the runes are ore mining rooms. That makes more sense. Is that one I just passed? It has ores in it. I could have gone down there and grabbed maybe green. If you find a green room, it means that there are no mobs within that specific room. Do I? I do. I was gonna make a bucket. Completely forgot about it until just now. I'll just make a bucket when I get out of the vault. So I think that way is blocked. It is. So yeah, it's definitely a diamond shape. I'm really sorry if this is boring. I'm just trying to keep it a little bit interactive. So, actually, I think just because we've been running for quite some time now, I think what we will do I've basically run around the rim of the vault. What I could have done was filled in the rest of the vault, but I'm not going to do that on camera because that would just be boring for viewership. Huh. Okay, I'm going to make a bucket real quick. I'm not really worried about time right now. I don't have to say it again because I already said it. Oh, there's lava up there. Is there any water? I think I'm pretty sure there's water down underneath. At least I thought there was anyways. It's not. There is lava up top though. I don't have enough buckets to be able to grab. There's some water right here. Okay. Well, we're gonna head out of the vault. I've been in here for longer than I should have. Next time we run a vault, I'll just do this again, but next time we'll interact. We'll get some chests and stuff. That'll have to be next episode, though. Oh, there you have it. I know the running the vault was a little bit tedious because that's basically all we did was we just kind of ran around in different rooms. At least I kept my pace. I did a couple of mining. I got some chromatic iron, grabbed a couple of blocks. I got a couple vault rocks. The vault rocks look different from what they used to look like, because they used to be chips of vault rocks, and now you don't have to build them. You just make the or get the vault rock from mining the cobblestone, and then you have to make the altar, etc., etc., etc. I did also do a couple of these. I do read some of them at the beginning. But next episode, we will create the vault altar, or if you wanted to call it vaulter, with the V. And then we will do some interaction with the vault. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open another vault. That will be prepared for next time. So, if you enjoyed, please leave a like and do consider subscribing. And I will see you in the next one.